Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Ira. Um, Today I'm going to show you some. Well, I'm not going to show you this because it will be censored in YouTube. Because this here is kind of X-rated, and I will explain why. This video is not for children. Because I don't like explain these crap to children why I'm doing these kinds of things and type of shit. If you feel like drawing negativity stuff, that's on you, and it's good. You do. Let me explain what I'm drew here. It will be almost a year since after the show is canceled. Thank God. It was 26 years. What you hear behind me is a bunch of roaches crawling in the back. I got a roach spray. Make sure no bugs disturbing me. Got big bugs in here in this damn apartment. We spraying the whole damn room with all these dozens of bugs. Anyway, let's get to here so I can show you. Yeah, this is where I'm not allowed to see this picture because I drew it and I enjoy these kinds of things because it was my life. It's what I do. I like to draw. I don't draw anything negative stuff. I drew my own characters, my own so much, etc. Get back to after. Well, here's the thing. On my cursor arrow, I got two files here. It says Mally Crosswire and Mephi Crosswire. I'm sorry. Miley Crosswire and Mephi Crosswire. I'm gonna explain. These are characters that I made up. And if you know about the Crosswire family, this involves Muffy Crosswire. So, let's say Muffy grows up as a sex escort and she gets knocked out by two. Probably she gets knocked out. Knocked up is a word by pregnant. She gave birth to two daughters. In a sense, one is Mephi Crosswire, the first one, and Miley the second. $2. Two daughters. Excuse me. And they're just in their middle school age years. And they both do nasty things. What the hell is your imagination is? That's nasty. Negativity. That gave me strength and all that shit. What I'm going to show you here is that one, this is censored. Number two, due to conflicts and controversial, everywhere you want to do a naked children, all that stuff, that is a problem. Well, let me explain. These girls are fictional characters. They're underage. They're not human. They're monkeys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to erase the nudity stuff part, and just so you understand, these are just negative, censored stuff, uncensored stuff. I drew her like what I feel like it. I'm not gonna color it. I'm going to. This is how I drew, based on whatever stencil is, and I'm just going to stop at one person or the other. Yes, it's X-rated. Um, there about to be another video about this. What I'm going to do today is erase the naked stuff. And unfortunately, you can't see it on YouTube videos, all that stuff, because I'm not supposed to make characters and, well, they have this goddamn rule of, even though it's a fictional character, like Super Mario, stuff like that, you can't use their fucking characters in a sexual particular matter way, or what profanity or whatever. Say, for example, Mario goes out and kills someone. Mario from Super Mario World goes out and kills someone, kill the princess, kill Toast-2, kill everything. It would be a joke, right? Other people felt hurt about that piece of shit. Even if you want to draw a fictional character that comes from a person's artistic work, and you sit here drawing that kind of character who originated for the person who makes it, they're gonna send lawsuits and all that crap to your house and shit. I'm trying to figure out what the best word is that you can't copyright music, you can't copyright characters in a different sexual matter, fortunately. So what I'm saying is that these characters are not gonna be on YouTube. What I'm gonna do is erase the negative part, the nudity part, and put some clothing. Okay, for both of them. Just one character, just for one photo of each of them at this time, but it'll take longer to put it as a use. So I'm gonna stop this video and go back and erase some of these tidbits. Okay, now I'm back. Alright. Got rid of the nudity. So you can see what I changed so far. Let me explain the characters again, so it doesn't keep up. I made two characters. The first one is Methy Crosswire. Melody Methy Crosswire is the daughter of Muffy Crosswire. She's the first daughter of Muffy Crosswire, and she's not a positive kid. So when I say this for my people who should understand this, Muffy Crosswire is a hooker. Yeah, I made a teenage hooker, underage teenage hooker, into a character. When I said the character is an underage teenage hooker, as I said before, Muffy Crosswire chose a life of sex, as being an escort. It's that kind of thing. Muffy Crosswire is a sex worker. Why? Because money. I guess Muffy had problems with dad and mom, and they threw her out and shit. But enough said. This is Muffy's daughter. In about years from now, honey, she can be. She can do also math. Yeah, the term Mephi is about math. She might be a drug user or a meth maker. That's where she get the meth from. Mephi. She comes with a hat and all that stuff. She's acrobatic, and one thing for sure, this is the censored version. Do me a favor, if you have the uncensored version, do not delete it. Copy it, copy the image, and edit it. Excuse me. Copy the image and edit it. If you want to do some nudity from whatever character you're making, make sure you keep that photo naked in your folder, always. You want to edit it, you have to copy it, lower the original capacity like that. Like, I'll show you. Duplicate the layer and lower the capacity, and lock the original image, and you can edit it in the copied version. You can edit the image from the copy version. Why? Because that's how I do it. Make sure nothing is erased. That's how I do it. Okay, that's my goal in being an artist. And I'm not I will say I'm good at drawing, but I'm not a good artist. I'm still learning how to color the thing so it won't go over the lines and shit, all that stuff. So that's Matthew Crosswire, and this is her second one. These were Nick. By the way, when I drew her naked, she has a piercing on her breast, and this piercing is like look like a horseshoe piercing, golden horseshoe piercing, something like that, golden horseshoe piercing or whatever you call it, piercing. So if you're trying to censor her piercings, she has a piercing in her tits if she grows one, but she had piercing in her tits, and she also had a piercing in her belly button. If you had those characters with piercings, make sure you draw those as well, censored, because if you draw them uncensored, chances. Excuse me. Kit Kat. Just so she's is drawn like this. So watch out if you draw your characters and have a private area. Okay, this is my Matthew Crosswire. This is Matthew Crosswire, first daughter. Now we're going to go into the second one. Miley Crosswire. And once again, Miley Crosswire is second daughter of Matthew Crosswire. Miley Crosswire. And she also had piercing, but instead of horseshoes, she has one piercing in her left tit. Kind of like a barbara or something like that. Kind of piercing, whatever the hell you call it. I don't know. But this is my imagination. Anyways, Miley is similar to Murphy. They both want sex or something. They're sexually active. And 1 year younger than her. 1 year younger than Murphy. Both sexually active. By any means, what partner they have, I don't give a fuck. You think I'm straight, but personally, but this is a fictional character, obviously, and both are not human, but they're underage prostitutes, hookers, get in a lot of trouble and shit. They both have piercings, both in the area, in the tit area and the belly button area. Also, they have tattoos. Because Murphy has tattoos, and she allows to do that. Want to work in the sex industry? Yada yada yada. They also have tattoos at their shoulder areas and their leg areas. Yeah. And wait a minute. Let me go back to Matthew for a minute. Yeah. I both had tattoos in the area. I didn't just put tattoos in this one yet, so I'll do it later. Okay, she has tattoos in her both arms and legs. Same thing for Miley. This is Matthew, by the way. Same thing for Miley. She has a tattoo. Murphy has a tattoo in piercings in the belly area. Like mother and daughter. They both had tattoos. Both like sex. All of them like sex. Just like mother and daughter. So, this one, it's censored. I just gave her a little dressing area. And let me this for anyone about this. I drew naked pictures of these girls first. Then I switched to clothing area. I had to draw these girls naked. No ifs, ands, and buts. That's why I rate a role. I can't draw no. When it comes to female characters, I had to know anime, which I don't. And drawing them was difficult. Because no. Eating Kit Kat bars. It won't melt. Anyway, number one, uh, why I draw characters, including young underage girls, naked? Because I don't care. I love to do that. That's what I do. You can't find a girlfriend, make one. Out of your own imagination. That's what I did. Number two, despite the laws in this country, in the states, in the world, there are a lot of people who disagree with my shit for some reason. I don't know. Because a lot of people out there are against this kind of shit. And why a person who can draw, who are not, kick on that one. My Kit Kat's melting. Because the middle of the summer, it's going to summer. Number one, people from all other states. Now I went to the website. It called Loticon Images. Loticon, Lolita. Yeah. Some people come from Japan. Yeah. Mostly they do hentai characters, but they also draw characters from children's television programming and sexualize them. And well, you didn't check that part. People drew new characters and all that stuff. I just make 2 new characters out of the Offer series. And yes, I drew Offer, but technically, I'll show you. That's Offer. 20 years from now. Yeah. Yeah, that's after growing up and doing the nastiest shit you want to do. So, not only that, I also do stuff, and especially I drew my characters. Like this one. For instance, that's what I draw so far. And this is, it looks like now. I'm a fan of Mortal Kombat, and I'll tell you why. Because I never played Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 trilogy as a teenager. Because my parents won't allow it. They're Christian parents. And I live in a Christian family world. That's what I do so far. But I'm gonna make this his plate gold some of the time. And he's not the only line. There's lots of these. I do different kinds of cyborgs. They're not ninjas. They could be bind hunters, personal assassins, and all that stuff. Trained personal assassins getting invaded by invaders, somehow captured and reprogrammed into cyborgs, indestructible cyborgs, and that's what I did. And I didn't finish this one because I needed sure how the gold is gold in the types of forms. I did fix one. One, I did fix one of them. So let me finish this status. About the characters I made now. Okay, where I'm at now. Okay, here. This is Melody. Melody Murphy Crosswire, age 12. And this is Miley Crosswire, age 11. Well, once again, they're prostitutes, get into trouble, yada yada yada. We, if they just pussies, and we'll see if how far I will make my characters like that. And both of them being after. Yeah, Arthur's kind of fucked up in his mind right now. Because I'd also do after having sex with people. Uh, one I did. Well, the one I did. Actually is censored, so. And it's all adults. To prove my drawings, let me just save all these names. Okay, now what you see here is the work I did for about a year, more than a year ago. Um, the black stuff is tits. I censor it. Um, this is how I drew. It took me a long time to draw this. What you see is adult women and after getting angry and flamed up. Uh, after banging a lot of shit at a lot of people. So what you see around after is Francine Murphy, Cousin Mo, Molly, Emily, Kate, Los Dedos, Los Dedos, claws, fingers, uh, Sue Allen and DW and Jane. Yeah, that's how I drew this piece. Half a year, I think a half a year ago, and that's how it was. So enough said. That's that's what I'm gonna show you is this how I drew my characters in my own vision and in my own mind, yes, they're adults, and perhaps if you are interested in drawing something like those things like that, go ahead and do it. There's nothing going to stop you and shit. So I'm gonna end this program right now, and I'll see you later.